Have you ever felt a spark of inspiration, only to have fear immediately shut it down? That voice of doubt tells you you're not good enough, that your idea is silly, or that you'll fail. But what if you could silence that voice and let curiosity lead instead? Elizabeth Gilbert invites us to live creatively, not for productivity or perfection, but for joy and self-expression. Creativity isn't a rare gift, it's a part of being human, waiting for you to claim it. Let's explore the 6 pillars of creative living that can help you move past fear and into a more vibrant, authentic life. You are a creative being, no credentials required. Creativity is not something you have to earn, or a privilege reserved for a select few. It is woven into the very fabric of your humanity, a birthright that belongs to you simply because you exist. From the moment you first picked up a crayon, hummed a tune, or built a sandcastle, you were expressing this innate gift. For millennia, humans have made art, told stories, and decorated their world, not for fame, but because it's in our nature. Long before galleries and publishing houses, our ancestors painted on cave walls, sang around fires, and shaped clay with their hands. These acts weren't about recognition or wealth, they were about connection, expression, and joy. Creativity has always been a way for us to make sense of our world, to share our experiences, and to leave a mark for those who come after us. Gilbert dismantles the myth that creativity is reserved for tortured geniuses. You don't need to be a prodigy or to suffer for your art. The truth is, creativity flourishes in ordinary lives, in quiet moments, and in the simple act of making something new. It's not about being the best, it's about being engaged, curious, and open to possibility. You don't need to suffer or be perfect, you just need to engage with what excites you. Whether you're planting a garden, doodling in a notebook, or experimenting with a new recipe, you are participating in the creative process. The joy comes not from perfection, but from the act of doing, from allowing yourself to play and explore. Creativity shows up in everyday acts, arranging photos, telling stories, solving problems, or cooking a meal. It's there when you improvise a bedtime story, rearrange your living room, or find a clever solution at work. These moments may seem small, but they are powerful reminders that creativity is not a rare event, it's a daily practice, accessible to everyone. Recognize these moments as creative, and you'll build confidence to take on bigger projects. Each time you honor your creative spark, you strengthen it. Over time, these small acts add up, giving you the courage to dream bigger, to try new things, and to share your unique perspective with the world. Creativity isn't an exclusive club, it's an open field, and you're already invited. No matter your background, your age, or your experience, you belong here. The world needs your ideas, your voice, and your imagination. When we create together, we build bridges, foster understanding, and celebrate what makes us human. Embrace your role as a maker, it's your birthright. Let go of the belief that you need permission or perfection. Step into your creative power, knowing that every act of making, no matter how small, is a celebration of your humanity. The world is waiting for what only you can create. Fear always shows up, especially when we're on the edge of something new or meaningful. It's that familiar flutter in your stomach, the voice in your head whispering doubts, or the tension in your shoulders as you contemplate taking a leap. No matter how experienced or passionate you are, fear is a constant companion on the creative journey. It's there every time you try something new, whether you're starting a painting, writing a story, or simply sharing your ideas with others. Fear is part of the process, not a sign that you're on the wrong path. Elizabeth Gilbert's advice is simple but powerful. Don't waste your energy fighting fear. Instead, acknowledge its presence. Say, I see you, I know you're here, but don't let it take the wheel. Fear can have a seat, but it doesn't get to make the decisions. Imagine your creative journey as a road trip. Fear is always in the car with you. It's unavoidable. But you're the driver. You get to choose the direction, the speed, and the destination. Fear can come along for the ride, but it doesn't get to steer, navigate, or even touch the radio. Courage isn't about being fearless, it's about moving forward even when fear is present. It's about taking that first step, however small, despite the uncertainty. Every act of creativity is an act of bravery because it means choosing curiosity over comfort. Fear's job is to keep you safe, to warn you of risks and protect you from failure. But if you listen only to fear, you'll stay stuck in the same place, never exploring what's possible. Curiosity, on the other hand, asks, what if? What if you tried? What if you learned? What if you grew? Every creative act, no matter how small, is a declaration that you're willing to be seen, to risk, to grow. It's a small act of bravery that builds over time, transforming fear from a roadblock into a companion you can manage. When fear appears, thank it for its concern. Recognize that it's just trying to protect you, but gently remind it that you're in charge now. You have dreams to pursue, and you won't let fear make your choices for you. Take one small step toward your creative impulse. Open a document, buy paint, sign up for a class, or simply set aside 10 minutes to brainstorm. These tiny actions are how you build momentum and show fear that it doesn't control you. Each step, no matter how minor it seems, is a victory over doubt. It's proof that you're willing to move forward, even if your hands are shaking. Celebrate these moments. Every time you act in spite of fear, you strengthen your creative muscles and build confidence for the next challenge. This is how you begin to reclaim your creative life, by inviting fear along for the ride, but never letting it take the lead. The journey is yours to make, one brave step at a time. Gilbert suggests ideas are like living entities, searching for someone willing to bring them to life. Inspiration isn't something you force, it's something you invite by staying curious and open. When an idea visits, your job is to say yes and commit to working with it. If you ignore it, the idea may move on to someone else. Missing an idea isn't failure, another will come. Be a good partner, show up, do the work, and nurture your ideas. Creativity is a dance with inspiration. Be ready to say yes when it asks. That's the magic of living creatively. Stop waiting for permission to create. You don't need validation, credentials, or anyone's approval, just your own. Declare yourself a creative person and start now. Don't let lack of qualifications or fear of debt hold you back. Your education is in the doing. Read, experiment, join groups, and make things. This is how you learn. You are entitled to your curiosity and your unique voice. You don't need to justify your creative pursuits to anyone. They matter because they matter to you. Grant yourself permission. I am creative and I give myself the right to explore. That simple act can change everything. Creativity isn't about waiting for inspiration, it's about showing up, even on uninspired days. Gilbert calls this being a disciplined half-ass. Just do the work, perfection not required. Approach your craft with stubborn gladness. Find joy in the process, not just the results. Don't demand your art pay your bills. Let it be a source of pleasure, not pressure. Support your creativity with routine. Set aside time, show up, and let go of the outcome. Small, consistent efforts add up over time. Persistence is what carries you through creative deserts to breathtaking views. Keep showing up, and the magic will follow. Trust is the thread that ties creative living together. It's the invisible force that connects your ideas, your actions, and your heart. When you trust yourself, you give your creativity permission to flow freely, without the weight of judgment or the fear of making mistakes. Trust is what allows you to take the first step, even when you can't see the whole path ahead. It's the gentle reminder that you are capable, and that your unique perspective matters in the world. Perfectionism is just fear in disguise, convincing you not to start or finish. It whispers that your work isn't good enough, that you need to wait until everything is flawless before you share it with the world. But perfection is an illusion. It keeps you stuck, paralyzed by the idea that you must never make a mistake. The truth is, every creative journey is filled with missteps and rough drafts. Those so-called imperfections are actually signs of growth, evidence that you're learning and evolving. Choose curiosity over fear. Ask, what if I tried this? And let yourself explore. Curiosity is the spark that ignites new ideas and leads you down unexpected paths. When you approach your work with a sense of wonder, you open yourself up to discovery and play. Instead of worrying about the outcome, focus on the process. Let your imagination wander, experiment with new techniques, and give yourself permission to make mistakes along the way. Every question you ask, every experiment you try, brings you closer to your authentic creative voice. You don't need to know the destination. Trust your curiosity to guide you step by step. The creative path is rarely a straight line. Sometimes you'll find yourself wandering, unsure of where you're headed. That's okay. Each step you take, guided by curiosity, reveals new possibilities and opportunities. Embrace the unknown and let your journey unfold naturally. Remember, some of the most beautiful discoveries happen when you're willing to get a little lost. Your unique voice and quirks are your strengths. Embrace them. The things that make you different are what make your work stand out. Don't hide your personality or try to fit into someone else's mold. Celebrate your individuality, and let it shine through in everything you create. Whether it's your sense of humor, your perspective, or your style, these are the qualities that will resonate with others and make your work memorable. Don't chase someone else's success. Be the most authentic version of yourself. It's easy to compare your journey to others, but remember that everyone's path is different. Focus on your own growth and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Authenticity is magnetic. It draws people to you and your work. When you create from a place of honesty and self-acceptance, you inspire others to do the same. Done is better than perfect. Finish your work, release it, and move on. Completion is a powerful act. It teaches you to let go, to trust that what you've made is enough for now. Each time you finish a project, you build resilience and confidence. You learn that you can always return and improve, but you don't have to wait for perfection to share your gifts with the world. Each finished project builds momentum and confidence. The more you create, the more you realize that progress matters more than perfection. Every completed piece is a stepping stone, a testament to your dedication and growth. Over time, you'll see how far you've come, and you'll be inspired to keep going, to keep exploring, and to keep creating. Trust that your work is valuable, even if it's not flawless. The world needs your creativity, your ideas, and your perspective. When you share your work, you give others permission to do the same. You never know who you might inspire or how your creations might touch someone's life. Value your efforts, and know that every step you take matters. Completion, not perfection, is the true creative victory. Celebrate your progress, honor your journey, and keep moving forward with curiosity and trust. The world is waiting for what only you can create. Gilbert revives the ancient idea that you are a genius rather than one. This externalizes inspiration, making creativity a partnership, not a test of your worth. When things go well, thank your genius. When they don't, show up anyway. This mindset relieves the pressure of ego and fear of failure. Your job is to do the work. Your genius brings the magic. Treat your creativity with humility and playfulness. You're a conduit for big magic, ready and willing to receive. That's the secret to a resilient, joyful, creative life. The message is simple. Creativity is for everyone, and it starts now. Let courage, enchantment, permission, persistence, trust, and divinity guide you. You don't need to quit your job or move to a cabin. Start with small acts of creativity in daily life. Write for 15 minutes, sing in your car, plant herbs. These are the seeds of a vibrant life. You are already a maker and an explorer. The question isn't if you're creative, but how you'll express it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Begin now. What creative dream will you start today? Share it, declare it, and take the first step. If you found inspiration here, subscribe to our channel for more creative insights and encouragement. Your next spark of creativity is just a click away.